Ever wondered why iPhones are so expensive? It's a question that's probably crossed your mind at least once. Well, you're not alone. Many of us wonder why these sleek, shiny gadgets cost as much as they do. In today's discussion, we're diving into the factors that contribute to the high cost of iPhones. From production costs to brand value, we're exploring it all. So if you're curious about why iPhones command such a high price, stick around. Let's unravel this together. Firstly, we have to consider the production cost. Imagine constructing a masterpiece. It's not just about the final product that meets the eye. Behind the scenes, there's a fascinating blend of art and science, and it's much the same with the creation of iPhones. The production of an iPhone is a complex process that involves high-quality materials. We're talking about premium-grade aluminum, stainless steel, and glass, all of which contribute to the sleek design and durability that iPhones are known for. The use of such materials is no small feat. It requires a high level of precision and expertise. The precise crafting of these materials not only enhances the aesthetic appeal of the iPhone, but also significantly impacts its performance and longevity. But that's just the start. The real magic lies in the intricate circuitry nestled within these beautiful casings. The heart of the iPhone, its processor, is a marvel of modern engineering. Apple's custom-designed chips, like the A15 Bionic, are incredibly powerful and efficient, allowing for impressive performance and battery life. However, designing these state-of-the-art chips is an expensive endeavor, involving extensive research, development, and testing. Then there's the display. iPhones are equipped with top-tier screens, like the Super Retina XDR display, which offers stunning visuals and color accuracy. These displays are not your run-of-the-mill LCD screens. They're high-density OLED panels that offer deep blacks and a wide color gamut. Producing such high-quality displays is a costly process, contributing further to the overall production cost. Lastly, let's not forget about the assembly. iPhones are assembled by skilled workers who undergo rigorous training. This ensures the highest level of quality control, but it also adds to the cost. So the top-notch materials and intricate manufacturing process significantly raise the production cost. It's a classic case of you get what you pay for. With an iPhone, what you're paying for is a meticulously crafted device, built from the ground up with a focus on quality and performance. Next up is the cost of research and development. Apple is a company that is synonymous with innovation and advancement. This reputation doesn't come cheap. Each year, Apple pours a significant portion of its revenue into research and development. This investment is the lifeblood of the company. It's what allows Apple to consistently push the boundaries of what's possible in the realm of technology. To bring a product like the iPhone to life, a vast amount of research is required. This includes everything from the development of new materials and components to the creation of advanced software and user interfaces. This process involves countless hours of work from some of the brightest minds in the tech industry. It's a costly endeavor, but one that Apple is committed to. But why invest so heavily in research and development? Well, it's simple. In the fast-paced world of technology, standing still is the same as going backwards. To stay ahead of the competition, Apple needs to be constantly innovating, constantly improving. This is how they ensure that their products, like the iPhone, remain at the forefront of the industry. This investment doesn't just benefit Apple, though. It benefits us, the users. It's because of this commitment to research and development that we get to enjoy features like Face ID or the advanced camera systems found in the latest iPhones. These features, which have now become staples of the iPhone experience, were once just ideas in the minds of Apple's engineers. It's the investment in research and development that brings these ideas to life. Yet it's important to remember that this investment is reflected in the price of the iPhone. Every new feature, every advancement, adds to the cost of producing the device. And while we, as consumers, appreciate the innovation and the cutting-edge technology we get to enjoy, we also have to be prepared to pay for it. Therefore, the substantial investment in research and development is another reason for the high cost of iPhones. Another factor to consider is the brand value of Apple. When we talk about brand value, we're not just talking about a logo or a name. We're talking about the reputation of a company, the quality of its products, and the loyalty of its customers. All these factors contribute to the overall brand value of a company. Now, Apple is not just any company. It's one of the most valuable brands in the world. It's a brand that has consistently delivered high-quality products, innovation, and has a dedicated fan base. It's a brand that has not just customers, but fans. Fans who eagerly await each new product launch, who proudly display the Apple logo, who trust the brand implicitly. So when you buy an iPhone, you're not just buying a smartphone. You're buying into the Apple brand, the Apple ecosystem. You're paying for the assurance of quality, for the innovation that Apple promises with each new product, for the status that comes with owning an Apple product. This brand value of Apple is not something that can be easily quantified. It's not a line item on a balance sheet, but it's something that definitely adds a premium to the price of iPhones. It's this intangible value that makes people willing to pay more for an iPhone than for similar smartphones from other brands. Of course, the high brand value of Apple is not just a result of marketing. It's a result of consistent performance, of delivering on promises, of pushing the boundaries of technology. It's a testament to the vision of Steve Jobs and the team at Apple, who have managed to build a brand that is synonymous with quality, innovation, and prestige. So the high brand value of Apple contributes to the high price tag of iPhones. It's a price that many are willing to pay for the assurance of quality, for the prestige of owning an Apple product, for being part of the Apple ecosystem. Because when you buy an iPhone, you're not just buying a phone, you're buying a piece of Apple. Finally, the high demand and limited supply of iPhones also affect their price. Let's dissect this a bit. We're all aware that iPhones are immensely popular, right? This popularity translates into an extremely high demand, a demand that has been consistently growing since the first iPhone was launched in 2007. Now, high demand is one half of the equation. The other half is supply. Apple, quite strategically, keeps the supply of iPhones limited. This isn't a new concept. In fact, it's a time-tested strategy used across various industries. By keeping the supply limited, Apple creates a sense of exclusivity around their product. The high demand coupled with the limited supply creates a situation where people are willing to pay higher prices to get their hands on the latest model. But there's more to it. This strategy also allows Apple to maintain control over its inventory. By not flooding the market with iPhones, they ensure that they don't end up with surplus stock. This not only saves them money, but also helps maintain the premium image of the brand. Furthermore, the limited supply strategy creates a sort of hype around new releases. People queue up, sometimes for days, to get the new iPhone. This anticipation and excitement around new launches add to the perceived value of the product, allowing Apple to keep their prices high. Now let's talk about the high demand. Apple's consistent innovation and marketing strategy have ensured that the demand for iPhones remains high. They've managed to create a loyal customer base that's always eager for the next release. This high demand gives Apple the pricing power, allowing them to set high prices and people are willing to pay. Hence, the high demand and intentional scarcity of iPhones are also key reasons for their high price. To sum up, there are several reasons why iPhones are so expensive. First and foremost, the production cost plays a significant role. iPhones are manufactured from high-quality materials following a complex production process, which naturally drives up the cost. Then there's the factor of research and development. Apple pours a considerable amount of money into this every year. These investments facilitate the development of new technologies, helping iPhones stay a step ahead of the competition. We can't overlook the brand value either. Apple is one of the world's most valuable brands, and this prestige adds a premium to the iPhone price. It's not just about the device you hold in your hand, it's also about the emblem it carries. And finally, we have demand and scarcity. The demand for iPhones is high, and this allows Apple to maintain higher prices. Simultaneously, Apple keeps the supply of iPhones somewhat limited, which also contributes to keeping the prices high. So there you have it. The high cost of iPhones is not arbitrary. It's a result of a combination of production cost, research and development, brand value, and demand and scarcity. Understanding these factors gives us a clearer picture of why iPhones come with such a hefty price tag.